Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the NJ Show. How is it going, everybody? Who's with me? Who's with me? Are we live? I said, are we live? Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the NJ Show. I sound hard. Going, everybody? All right, calm. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the NJ Show. The market is crashing. Oh my God, what are we going to do? I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do a 2-hour a moment of silence for the Queen. 2 hours starting from now. Let's go. Just joking, just joking. Nah, for real though, for real. Very sad what's going on with the stuff. So tell me, how is everybody doing? Let's get some comments in. Oh, we've got one comment that I'm seeing already right here. Look at this. My first real time live NJ stream from Stress Free Income. Let's go. It's good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining the show. Let's get some comments in. Min, my brother from Vietnam, how are you doing today? Thank you for tuning in. We're going to talk about Bitcoin today. It's going to be a TA-oriented show. Excuse me. It's going to be a TA-oriented show, all right? We're going to be talking about Bitcoin. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk about Ethereum, etc., etc. We're going to go through some charts today. So today's going to be less of a news-oriented episode. We're going to focus on the charts because it's getting messy right now and we need to really focus, all right? So Nicholas says, are you worried, bruv? Are you worried? Yeah, a little bit. But no, I'm not. And you've seen the head, you've seen the title, you've seen the header, you've seen the thumbnail. I'm not panicking, and I'll explain why as we dive deeper into the episode, all right? Phil, the Flying Frenchman, would it be a stream without you, brother? It wouldn't. Phil says, good morning, everyone. Been up really early this morning like a champ. Let's go. Crypto Mac, thank you for joining the stream. Young Padawan, it's good to see you, sir. It's good to see you. What's this? Q Fire says, yo, aromatics. Yo, how's it going, my bro? Good to see you. August, great to see you. Thank you for joining the show. Vishnu Fitness says, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you too, my G. I'm with you too. Who have we got here? Stephen M. Gang says, live, loud and clear. Thank you for joining, my brother. Appreciate it. Ismaili says, salam, NJ family. Yeah, salam to everybody in the chat. Everybody here is the NJ family. Let's go. Who else have we got? Tarek says, boy. Or he says, boo. Oh, because of the 2-hour silent. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. Meg says, hello. Hello to you too, Meg. Thank you for joining the show. I appreciate it. Sam Camille, what you saying, bro? Good to see you. Yo. KAR Crypto, my hard worker. Afternoon, NJ. How are you? Afternoon, KAR Crypto. How are you? Couple more comments and we kick it off. JM Gonzalez says, yo, what's up, NJ? What is up, JM Gonzalez? D. Ibrahim says, when 5K? So, well, that's a fantastic question because we are on our way to 5K subscribers. So if you're new to the show, welcome and subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Like the video if you haven't already. All right? Like the video. What else have we got here? What else have we got? Just 2-3 more comments and we kick it off. You know I like to shout out everyone. I wish I could shout out everyone, but it's tough to do that. Music Man says, Music Man from the land down under. Much love, NJ. Much love to you, Music Man. Thank you for joining. Mateo with a beautiful heart there. Thank you very much for joining the show. And then we've got, oh, I like this comment. 2 comments for you because you're first time live streaming. Loving the vibes on this show, this crew, XO, SC, NJ, or the Bomb Squad. Pop. And oh my goodness. Hey from Indonesia, says EDG. Yo, pop. Shout out the Indonesia crew. Fantastic to see somebody from Indonesia joining. And Elizabeth, my number 1. Thank you for joining. Nicholas says, my man. And Lily, great to see you, my sister. Great to see you. Thank you for joining the show. Right, let's kick it off. So look, I'm not going to lie to you. I know we're dumping at the moment. The market is crashing, okay? Now, arguably, there's been many reasons why this market has been crashing, okay? I know a lot of you are sort of focused on the 15-minute time frame right now, and everybody's trying to decide where's this market going to go? What's it going to do next? We're going to talk about it now, but at the same time, as we do, I want you guys to keep a real sort of vision on the macro, especially for those of you in the chat who have been with the NJ show since the beginning. You guys know what market cycles are. You guys know the difference between a bull market, a bear market, and an accumulation period. You guys knew that to some degree this dump was coming. It was a matter of when. All right. Now, how do we handle this market dump? We handle it by getting excited. But why excited? Some of you have lost money. Some of you have no money left. Your friends have lost money. Your family's lost money. So why excited? Why are you going to be excited today? Because the more we dump, the closer we get to the next bull market. Next bull market's around the corner. I ain't even playing. Let me share my screen. It's time to kick the episode off. Okie dokie, artichoke. So, what have we got going on here with Bitcoin? Bitcoin looks dead. It looks dead. It looks dead. It looks dead. Goodness gracious. It looks like we're finally ending off the cycle. But before we look at Bitcoin, 1 second, let's have a quick look at the Forex Factory. The Forex Factory. All right. This is a website that you all need to be using on a Monday morning. On a Monday morning, the first thing that you should do in your trading is look at this website. This is how you help prepare yourself. All right. Especially if you're taking trades and whatnot during the week. All right. Have we got anything on the Forex Factory website that could indicate that something bullish or bearish is going to happen? What have we got? Oh, no. Wednesday, the 21st of September. It's not looking good. We've got the FOMC economic projections. That's not going to be good. The last time we had the FOMC economic projections, what did they say? They gave us the most bearish news ever. And then they said we're on track. That's what they said. They said they gave us the most horrible news ever. And then they released a statement saying, well, at least we're on track. Like, it wasn't worse than we said it was going to be, even though it's the worst it's been in forever. So yeah. Next, we have the FOMC statement on Wednesday. And then we have the federal funds rate. XO has covered that on his live stream. You should all know about this because XO's covered it. And then we have finally, where the numbers come out, the FOMC press conference. Now, what does this mean? If you're simple, buy the blood, sell the green. Don't be a pagan, act like a waste man, something about Satan, buy the green. What I'm saying here is, going up to Wednesday, we are going to have some crazy volatility in the market. And has it already begun? That's the question. Look, one daily candle, we're building a Monday's range. All right, we're building a Monday's range right now, and we're trapped within an overall range, which we're going to dive into in just a moment. But we're going to be seeing massive volatility going into FOMC. All right, that's the main thing that we need to talk about today. Right, on Wednesday we'll cover it. Maybe we'll be live. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it on Wednesday. We'll see what you guys decide. You guys will help me decide. Should we do a live stream during FOMC, or should we do it at the normal time on a Wednesday? I don't know. Maybe we'll do a poll about that later on when we have more people in the chat. But going up to FOMC is going to get nasty, and we're already seeing that, not just in Bitcoin, but we're seeing it in the dollar. We're seeing it in traditional pairs. All right. So what am I doing now? Am I trading right now? Did I short Bitcoin? No, I didn't short Bitcoin. Am I long Bitcoin right now? No, I didn't. You guys know on Thursday or Friday, I was talking about PYR. Am I still holding a bit of PYR? Yes, I'm still holding a bit of PYR. Yes, I am in drawdown. Yes, I'm managing it as best as I can. All right. There is your update for that. Now, going into Bitcoin, right? I think we're going to need a bit of I need the other chart for Bitcoin. We'll look at the messy chart shortly, all right? But I want another chart. I like this chart. Why do I like this chart for Bitcoin? It's a very, very simple chart, all right? Now, what we need to remember is that we have a key swing high right here, and we have a very key swing low right. All right. Now, as we know, this move here took a number of days. This is from June. This started. All right. This is the daily time frame. Bear in mind, right? We have consolidated. We have found our way to the mid range. We found weakness at the mid range, and then we have finally sold off. But where are we now? Justin Bieber song type. Where are we now? Where are you now? Anyway, we are at what I would say is a range low. Like, we haven't really broken out yet. We haven't really broken out. And arguably, look, I know that this is the key swing low, but even if we was to just move this up a little bit, that would serve as a very decent range low, and the mid range is still respected. You see what I mean? So it's a very difficult one to say right now. It's very, very difficult. Am I in a trade right now? No, I'm not in a trade right now because it's difficult to say what the market wants to do here. Is the market finally breaking out to the downside? If it is breaking out to the downside, then what do I want to see? Well, look, this area here, we can agree, is an inefficiency, isn't it? Right? We came down, we wicked up, and we've been going up since. We haven't done anything since then. So it would make sense for the market to come and fill out this area. Okay? And that's another reason why you could argue that this level here now could be the range low and not this level. So if that's going to be the case, then how do I play it between here and here? How do I play it between this black level below here, this range low, and this swing point here? It's a difficult one. We have hit support now a couple of times, and therefore support is getting weaker. Every time we hit support, it gets weaker. So potentially something like this, potentially something like that is on the cards. I don't know. I don't know if that's really, really, really probable. I mean, everybody's bearish right now. Everybody's panicking right now. Everybody's getting a bit excited right now. What if we ended up doing something like this? What it's doing right now? Look. Do you guys know what the SFP is? Do you guys know what a swing failure pattern is? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys know what a swing failure is? A swing failure is when we run the stops, right? Now, this is on the H1, all right? And I know SC already smashed along on this. I know SC already got this. But really and truly, this is kind of what I'm seeing here, man. Just want to get it right. There we go. I'm seeing something like this. We swung fail this low. Why is this low important? Because this low is the range low, as we've just defined. We swung, we hit the range low. And when we hit the range low, we got the reaction we wanted. Does everybody agree? We got the reaction we wanted from here, and we shot. It was a massive move. Look at this move that we got from range low. Anybody who long this was wow, right? 22.67%. Those are big numbers when you're leveraging. I don't personally leverage as much, but if you are leveraging, those are big numbers. Now, what we've done is we've come up, we've come all the way back down, we've taken out the stops here, because think about it, just think about it logically. If we go back to this area right here, ignore all the other previous price action, ignore all the future price action. This is bullish market structure, isn't it? You know, when someone tells you, oh yeah, gets above this level and then show some bullish market structure and then we can take the long, there's your confirmation, there's your stop. You've seen that before, right? Well, isn't that what we're seeing right here? Look, let it do whatever it wants to do. Let it show us some bullish market structure. Here's your entry. And then boom. Okay? Make sense? So what we've done now is, if that's the case, then theoretically, we have a lot of stops waiting right below here, don't we? A lot of stops waiting below here. Why? Because whoever longed it from here with a stop loss there, they've been winning for the last 20, 30%. Agreed? So if they've been winning for the last 20, 30%, what does the market do now? The market comes back, a full retracement, takes out these stops, gets all the liquidity it needs, and now it's starting to push back up. Now, this is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, because we have targets. We have targets that we're looking for. If we're going to go long, forget about the setup. We'll talk about the setup in just a second. But if we're going to go long, where do we target? We can't just pick any of these colors on the screen. We're not idiots. Like, do you know what I'm saying? We have to pick serious targets. So the first target I can see is the mean. That's target one. We'll talk about how we get there in a second. Target two would be these highs here. Very close, I know, very close. But the problem is there could be a big short set up there. So if we do long it and we do get to this area, you might need to get out because and then get back above higher up. I'll explain in a second. I'll explain. All right. And the third target would be, well, it's a free man's land at the moment, right? Because look, we've got these highs here. We've got all this liquidity that needs to be swiped. Okay. So do I think we can get all the way back up to, 20,600, 20,700? Yes, I do. I really, really do. But how do we play it? So how I want to play it is like this. Get ready for your screenshots. I'm expecting something like that. All right. We've swung, failed that key range low. We get back above. Okay. We show some bullish market structure, so some bullish price action. And then once we're above here, then we can target right here. What percentage is that in terms of a percentage? Because I know some of you lot play spot. Hold on. In terms of spot, that's 3.85% to the first target. And that is 5.5% to the second target. All right. So it's gonna be a tricky one. Now we have to prepare for the downside as well. Oh look, my sister from Turkey. Yo. Hey, Gul. Hey, NJM people, it's been a while. I just wanted to say hi to you all. I watch the stream afterwards these days. Hopefully, I'll be back after a few days. Hey, everyone, show some love to Gul. Gul is one of the she's one of the OG members of the NJ community. We got 77 people in the chat, but a big man thing. 2 months ago, there was like 7 people in the chat, and she was one of them. Brown Hulk and Liz and everybody else was there, basically family. And then Gul was there as well, saying merhaba. So merhaba, Gul, good to see you. A nice little shout out on the NJ show for you. You deserve that. You really do deserve that. So for the bearish plan now, what are we going to be looking for the bearish plan? Well, look. Notice how I drew this purple line right here. Okay? And notice how I said bullish market structure. All right? Now, really and truly, what I'm thinking is look at this inefficiency that we've made here. All right, arguably, we've traded it here. So some people will say that, no, this is not an inefficiency, NJ. This is not a gap, NJ, because we've traded it right here and price is too close to each other. So if anything, this down move here has filled in all of this. There's a way that we can find that out. Okay? The way that we can find that out is like this. There are 2 short setups that I'm seeing here. All right, because don't forget, we have to remember that I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame, but we are in an overall range. We cannot lose that range. Look at the section. This is the section that we've taken. This area is the section that we've taken from a massive range. So don't lose sight of that. Okay, this is not a beginner's course. This is for the serious students. All right. Right, so coming back here, these are the 2 short setups that I can see, right? Number 1, we have this area here. Remember what I said about these highs being a target, right? For the long. At the same time, this is a beautiful area to short. Look, this is the mean. You see this choppy little price action right here? Look at all of that. That is the mean. I can't quite explain to you how I understand what the mean is. I just stayed with SC so many times and he spoke about it so many times that I just started seeing it. All right. And it wasn't like a private one-to-one. It wasn't like a special class. It's just one of those things. If you keep joining the streams, you're going to start noticing it as well. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not about a specific book or a specific YouTube video or sometimes it's just about being with your family in the stream every single day. Suddenly you become an expert at it yourself, you know? So anyway, this is the mean. All right. And we have a beautiful little deviation above where we had a nice short setup. All right. So anybody who took this, I mean, I didn't take this, but anybody who sought this would have won right here. Okay. This deviation isn't the deviation. This is the high. This is not the high. This is the high that was properly made. And then price went sideways and then we sold off. All right. So sometimes people will think that is the high, but that's not the high. This is the high. Again, this is something that you guys will learn as time goes on. Just keep it going, keep it grooving. You'll get it eventually. All right. This is the deviation. All right. So this is the high. That's the deviation. And then there's the sell off. There's the confirmation. So what am I expecting next? I'm expecting some kind of what? Throwback. All right. So either we do something like this. So we're going to either do something like this into this sort of area here. If we get into this area here, anything above this pink box is going to be a deviation for me. All right. So anything like this, take out these highs here. Maybe take out a few of these highs. I'm not sure if we can. I'm not sure if we can do this. That's a really straight line that I've drawn there. I'm really proud of myself. I'm not sure if we can do that. But as soon as we get back below this pink box here, that's your confirmation to short. Right back into this purple line, right? And then boom, boom. All right. So there is a long scenario there and there is a short scenario there. Now, we have to continue to plan. All right. Because the header says don't panic. So we have to get ourselves in a position where we're not panicking. All right. So we've got one long scenario now and we've got a short scenario. But what happens if it doesn't follow this version of price? What happens if it goes lower? What happens if it breaks out to the downside? What happens if it goes further up? So let's plan for that. All right. You guys should see now what I'm looking for. You guys should see now. Obviously, your stop would be here. If it holds, it's got to get back above this purple line for your stop loss to be here. Until price goes above this purple level here, our stop loss can't be here. All right. So let me, and again, that would look quite healthy for price as well. Look, we've got the mean right there. Right there. Beautiful. You see that? Where price is just chopping consistently up and down. Like there's no clear direction, very choppy. Takes out the stops towards the downside, takes out the stops towards the upside. Now we're starting to come down. So again, the question is, what are we going to do now? What if we start breaking out to the downside? Then what are we targeting? Then what are we looking at? So if we're going to make a breakout to the downside, this is what we need to be looking at. Number one, we need targets. You see here how we made targets? There was nothing here at the beginning of the stream, and we created targets. Why? We created targets for genuine reasons. Hey, make sure you're liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Otherwise, we're going to do a 2-hour silence for the Queen. There's 83 of you, and there's 42 likes, but there should be 85 likes, even though there's 83 of you. We're going to end up doing a 2-hour silence for the Queen. So like the video. And if you haven't already, if you're new to the show, then what are you doing? Subscribe to the show. Bottom right hand corner. It takes a second. What is your hesitation? What is your hesitation? You know? I'm just kidding. Big love to all of you. Big love to all of you. Let me see a like spike. I want to see a like spike. Right. So for the downside, there are a few ways to play it. The first thing that bothers me in terms of the downside is we have an inefficiency right here. This inefficiency has been bothering me for the last couple of weeks. Really and truly, it has been bothering me for the last couple of weeks because it just sort of messes up with the plans. All right. Now, there are some beautiful ways to get onto the downside. All right. If we look back above here, you see, notice how if I hold on, mark this level out right here. Okay, that's our range high. One thing I really like about this range high is this little spike that we got here. I love that. We very, very rarely get that perfect retest, you know? And we pushed up here, we came back below, we retested it perfectly, and then we sold off. Now, we might not get that, but we need to plan for it. All right. So what we need to do now is if we're looking at our range low, we could have something like this. A shank down. Oh no, we've missed the move. Oh no. Get back above. Perfect retest. Hold there. And then we start targeting lower. Target one would be here. And then, believe it or not, hold on. Hold on. I think I might need to go to the daily for this. There's the key swing. There's the second swing. There's the third swing. No, we don't want to. Is it 40? Yeah, around 40. Yeah. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Let me make sure I can see this from a zoomed out perspective. Bear with me. Hmm. Bear with me. Bear with me. I want to look for the exact swing point. That's a bit too far. Yeah, that looks right to me. That looks right to me right there. All right. Yeah. Roughly around this area. It may be a tiny bit lower. It may be just a tiny bit lower, but only by a couple of $100. All right. So let's go back into the 4 hour now and see what we're talking about. Okie dokie. So, in fact, even the 1 hour can do from here. All right. So, again, right, if we're going to start targeting lower, well, unfortunately, the target to me is looking like around 14K. Now, there'll be a lot of price action to the downside. Okay. So, once we break this teal level that I've got here, one thing that you've got to do, I would highly advise, you can either hold your position to run. Yeah. If we do follow the breakout scenario, you can follow your position to run, but you're gonna have to wait for something like this to unfold. Notice how, yeah, if I go back to the 4 hour, notice how on every single breakdown that we've had, we have not just broken down and gone straight to target. We consolidated here. I'm gonna need a different color. I'm gonna need a different color for all of this. All right, let me draw some lines and let me put in a different color. So when we distributed, right? We distributed here, didn't we? Right? Here. I'm just going to use black, yeah? I hope you guys understand. We distributed here. Where else did we see that? We distributed here. All right? Then we had a bigger distribution, right? Which really got people bullish. We distributed here. Okay? And then, of course, you guys know we distributed here. All right? Now we've had one major distribution again, and it looks very similar to the one that we've got up here, doesn't it? Right? What's this? Who's this trillionaire coin that's come and spam the market? Hey, get out my chat. Move, man. Sorry, ladies and gents. We got some people coming in and ruining the show. Now, this consolidation right here, to me, look at this. I'll draw it out. This consolidation here looks very, very similar to this one right here. Okay. And therefore, if we start breaking out to the downside, I'm expecting something around here like this. Okay. So, irrespective of what happens, irrespective of whether we short it and we only catch the first part of the move, yeah, we still have plenty of room to the downside to trade this multiple times. All right. And as soon as we catch the range, we'll trade it. We'll trade it from down to up, down to up, down to up. All right. So, for instance, I'll give you more of an example, right? Hold on. If we break out and I'm only giving you one target from here, what we'll do is once we break below, find its support. If it's here, fine. If it's down here, it's fine. Once it finds its support, then we'll start range playing it. Okay? We'll start range playing it. Now, there's your breakout scenario to the downside, and we've got a small long to the upside. We're not going to talk about breakouts to the upside because breakouts to the upside don't exist right now. Everything looks like a pullback. All right? Everything looks like a pullback. It's really not looking good. Now, there's a lot to discuss when it comes to this. Okay, look, we got a question here. Look at this. You said you're a student of SC. Was that just by watching the streams or did you actually do private tuition? SC has a private group. He has a private group. I joined that group ages ago, and I study from there, right? But I'm telling you now, Bitcoin for Ledgers and all these other things that he does for free, like altcoins for Ledgers, Bitcoin for Ledgers, the snippets that he does on Twitter, they're not that different to his private group. His private group is more intricate, but you can learn so much just from the YouTube channel. No cap. Even from this channel, you can learn so much. You don't need to go private to be learning. If you're going private, it's most likely because you're shook. You're probably looking for signals. Not you, Leo, but I'm just saying in general, people who are desperate for private sales, not private sales, private groups, people who are desperate for it are people who usually don't know what they're doing and they're not interested in learning for themselves. So they're going to other people to get signals and whatnot. That's just my take on it anyway. I'm never going to open a group. So, another question here. What do you think about the Haven group? I love them. I love them. I think they're fantastic traders. Loma is a fantastic trader. Pierre is a trader that I respect greatly. Euro Sniper, I got a lot of love for that guy. He's got a lot of good trades as well. And Cold Blooded Chiller, I think, is in the Haven as well. He's sick. So the Haven is a group that I really respect. I respect a few groups. I respect Tier 7. Well, obviously, SC's group is my number one, right? I'm still in that group. I look at all the I look at everything that's going on in that group, right? I pay attention to it. I don't always agree with it, but I look at it, I pay attention to it, and he gets it right 10 million times more than I get it right. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not about getting it right, it's about learning. It's about making peace, it's about making your bread, right? Um the Haven, I do I have access to the Haven? I used to have access. I haven't logged into my Discord for a year and a half, so I don't know if I'm still in the Haven. But I remember Pierre did give me access to it. Like I said, they are worth it from what I remember. Right, they are worth it. I never see any complaints about them. Also, as well, Tier 7 Shadows group is a solid group. Right, I know Denk is opening his own group as well. I can't really make an opinion on it until he's opened it and he's had a couple of months just to get people going, and then you guys yourselves will be able to make opinions and make your own decisions as to whether it's good or not. But I can 100% vouch for SC's group. I can vouch for Shadows group. I can vouch for the Haven group. They're good groups. At the same time, although they're all my boys, I just want to tell you guys this publicly. You don't need a paid group. Yeah, you don't actually need a paid group. What you need to do is you need to spend more time at your desks. Now, I know some of you have wives and children and so husbands and whatever. I know that. I totally agree with that. But if you can't afford to spend 2-3 hours a day at your desk looking at candlesticks all day, then maybe you're not in the right place. Maybe trading isn't for you. Now, I don't want to put you down or anything like that. Everybody here has room to just put time in. All right, put time in. Don't make me say horrible things. Put time in. All right, this is turning into a little Q&A. So what's going on here with Lily? What's your take on NFTs in general? I think NFTs are going to be mad in the next cycle. I think they're going to be mad, Lily. I think they're going to evolve. I think they're going to grow. I think we're going to use them for more data verification. We're going to use them for, the one-to-one concept. I love the one-to-one concept. I love the idea of a like, for instance, like your birth certificate. If someone told me, where's your birth certificate, and I don't know, I have to ask my mum. But if you had it as an NFT and it was stored, then you're kind of Gucci. The only thing is what happens if you get hacked. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I don't know. They'll have to figure something out from there. But I do definitely think that is where NFTs is going. All right. Anyway, look, listen, let's, if you want to ask questions, throw questions in the chat and I'll answer them as we go along. But let's move on to more charting. Yeah. Let's do a bit more chart. I'll stick around anyway for longer today if you guys want. All right. If we've got 85 people here, if people stick around, then I'll stick around too. All right. So that really is what Bitcoin is telling me. All right. We're trapped in a range. We're looking to start breaking out of that range. Really and truly, I think that we have more chances of pushing up from here as opposed to going down from here, just because we're at the range low. That's what I've got to believe. All right. If we do start breaking out and we start showing bearish market structure, target 1 would be here, and then target 2. It's not target 2. This is not target 2. This is the full on breakout, right? This is the full on. You know what? Let me see if I can find something for you guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can find something for you guys. Just bear with me. So this would be the key high right here. That would be the key low. It would be like this. It would be like this. All right. So if that's the case, then 25%. Da, 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 da. All right. Okay. All right. So this is how we're going to play it. This is how we're going to play it. How we're going to play it if we get a breakdown to the downside is like this. All right. I'm going to mark out a couple levels. We've already got a target there. That's one target. And we've got this target here. That looks like a decent target. All right. So where does this fall? Where does this fall? That looks like that. And then what if I take a range from here to there? Does it line up? It's about the same thing. Yeah, it's about the same thing. All right, fuck it. We'll do that then. Pardon my language. Pardon my language. Right? Pardon my language. So look, there we go. This is a pretty perfect bang on range to play, right? So if we break below, this is the plan. All right. Break below here, bearish market structure, all the way back to range high. This is the new range high if we come back here. Okay. Break into this. And now we are back in a range. All right. What range are we back in? We're back in this range here. Okay. Therefore, we have to play target to target. So what we'll do is if we break below the range high, the first target that we're really looking for is the mid range. All right. So whatever we do, we're going to be looking to look for the market structure or price action that gives us the mid range. Below that, then we'll be targeting 14K. But when I say 14K, one thing that you guys need to remember, yeah, is whenever I say 14K or even if I say 30K, don't think of it as one candle that's going to go straight to that target. You got to think of it as, okay, if I'm saying 14K, then there's 14K. The direction of price is going towards 14K. Therefore, I'm going to look for levels to trade in between where we are now at 18,700 on the dot, right? All the way to 14K. There'll be ranges in between. There'll be support and resistance in between. As price unfolds, it will look different on the 15-minute time frame, on the hourly time frame, on the H4, on the daily. But the main thing is that you guys are working towards that price. Do you understand? Does everybody understand? Let me know that you understand, because that is a very important thing that you guys need to understand and see. It really is. It's something that I didn't know. I would argue that I only learned it a year or two ago. You know, realistically, yeah, I would argue that I did. You know, let me know that you guys are, because everybody's gone quiet in the chat. I don't know if I'm either dropping alpha or everybody just left. Maybe everybody's doing a 2-hour silence for the Queen. Drop me some message in the chats. Drop me some messages. Let me know that you guys are alive and that you guys are existent. Right? We're gonna move on to Ethereum after this. All right, we'll move on to Ethereum. Okay, let's see what Zhao's saying. I watched the Cred TA and now I feel like I need more content to study. I don't need the signals. I need a group so I can go to the next level, asking questions and interact with people that know more than me. Ooh. Mm-mm. Okay, Zhao. Okay, Zhao. I like this, Zhao. I like this. I like this. So, do you know what? I tell you what, Zhao. I think if that's the case, if you really have studied crypto cred stuff and you are playing within ranges, get your Twitter going. Get your Twitter going. Post some charts on Twitter. When you feel as though you're good enough, maybe join SC's group. Maybe join SC's group. I would if I were you. I would. What else have we got here? Mohammed, thank you for joining the show, my bro. Cred TA course was sick. I agree. It's sick. It's hard. It's hard. It's a good way to get your entry level in. And Tyler says, I'm not dead, bro. I'm listening, just absorbing. Meg, what's Meg saying? EMAs, news, ES1, CT, YouTube, TAs. I don't have a normal life anymore. Now I understand everything you're talking about. Yes, Meg. Yes, that's what I like to hear. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. And you know what, Meg? It's going to get even worse in the bull market. In the bull market, it's going to get 10 times worse. I'm telling you, because all of you guys are going to be here on this show when the bull market kicks off. I'm telling you, it's going to be bonkers. If you think that you know about sleep now, you don't know nothing about sleep. I'm telling you, sleep ain't existent in the bull market. Well, we got some nice comments coming in now. I think I said something nasty, and then all you guys are dropping nice comments now. OG Viking says, yeah, loving the alpha here. Cheers from Gold Coast. Is that Australia or New Zealand? I don't know. Got liquidated, bro. I'm feeling super down. What should I do? Well, it's up to you, brother. You can either cut your losses from here and walk away from trading, or you could be like the rest of us. We've all been liquidated a couple times. We've all been liquidated a couple of times, right? I've probably been liquidated more times than you, especially if we rewind around 4 to 5 years ago. All right. I'm still here. And I'm still here. In fact, I'm not just here, I'm here presenting to you, beautiful people. So it's up to you what you want to do. I've already told you what I've done. It's up to you if you want to follow me or if you want to follow someone else. Up to you, right? And Nicholas says it's Black Friday, time to buy very low. Yeah, yeah. It's. I wouldn't say now is the time to buy. I wouldn't say it's now is the time to buy. I say that we need a bit more. Like I said, if we get something like this, then I'll be looking for the longs up to target one here, the mean. If we get a back above sort of 20k, then again I'll keep my targets conservative, man. I'll keep my targets conservative. I'll be looking for around about maximum 20 sort of 600. All right, that's kind of where I'd be looking at. And obviously we've got resistance here as well, right at around 21,000. And if we break above that, I mean, if we break above sort of 21,309, then we're probably going back to 23k. All right, it's a bit difficult to look at that right now. It's a bit difficult to look at right now. We're at range lows right now. We haven't even seen no bullish price action. If we do get it, we'll see what's good. If we don't get it, we'll see what's good. What's the stress-free income saying here? Don't give up. Consider it a lesson you paid for. Now you have learned the lesson. You don't need to learn the same lesson. It's experience, bruv. Like NJ said, we've all been there. Yes, correct. Correct. I completely agree. That's the best way of looking at it. And, look, you've got to pay for uni, right? You've got to pay for school. You've got to pay for tuition, private tuition. You've got to pay for courses that you see online. Everyone's starting a paid group these days, so you got to pay for that. Just consider it as something that you paid for. I would not consider giving up. Look, listen, at the end of the day, when we hit the bull market, it's going to be a different story when we hit the bull market. Let's move on to Ethereum USD. Let's have a look to see what's going on with Ethereum. Ethereum has continued to dump, but we are at support, man. We are at support. This is what I wanted to say when it comes to Ethereum. Obviously, for Bitcoin, we see our range lows, don't we? We found our range lows for Bitcoin. For Ethereum, this consolidation here seems like a strong consolidation to me. This consolidation here is kind of what sent the market up. All right. Now that we've come back to retest this consolidation, it's a very, very difficult sort of place. It's a difficult area for me to really pinpoint. All right, because even this little area here is a range. Look, this is the mid range. This green line here, as sloppy as it is, that's the mid range. Okay, so what we've done now is we've come down for Ethereum here. In order for me to short to this level here, I need to see a breakdown here. I need to see that breakdown. If I don't see that, who is this, man? I need to ban this guy in the chat. There's a bot. We've got a bot in the chat, and the bot's going mad. Hide user. There we go. There we go. Asgard, good to see you. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much. Great to see you. Cheers. And so for me to get short on Ethereum, look, really and truly, I've got to unfortunately see it break below this level. This level here comes in at around 1260, right? And this level was important. I remember playing 1260 in the past. In the bull market, I remember talking about 1260. Hold on, 1260. Look, it's around here where my mouse is. All right. I remember I caught this long. I caught it both times. I caught the long here for 1260 and I rode it most of the way up. I rode it to around sort of this choppy area here. I didn't catch it all the way to the top. But then I bought it again here, right? And I tweeted it. I shared it on my Twitter. And then we rode it up and I just didn't let go. I think I sold it, but to buy altcoins. So I was still technically in. And then I rode it all the way up. And then here is when I released already long. And now we're back here. And look, 1260, we're back at that 1260 level again. So, we can't forget what it's done in the past. So, I mean, one thing I can see for 1260, right? I can see that as well. I can see that as well. Obviously, we've got the head, the shoulder, the shoulder, the head, the shoulder. I can see the head and shoulders pattern that came out. I do appreciate that. So maybe a higher low then, maybe sort of into here, maybe into here. I'm not 100% sure, but we've got one scenario that I'm looking at here already, which is again this bullish setup here. There we go. Just zoom out a little bit. So, I'm thinking maybe one spike lower, does its deviation, gets back above, and if it holds sort of this area here, then we can target this area here. The trading would be between 1260 and 1420. All right. So, look, in terms of a percentage, it's around 11%. And I think that's fair. I think that's a really decent range to play. The support and resistance is so clean, right? Which makes it scary because it makes you think, well, if it's that clean, then it's probably not going to happen, you know? But at the same time, as I said, it's very, very clean support and resistance. This is a consolidation that sent the market higher. All right. It sent the market higher. We are at support right now. Bears aren't euphoric yet. They're not euphoric yet, but they are going to start getting euphoric. All right. So considering that we've had pretty big Monday's range, how big is Monday's range on ETH? Let's have a look. It's not that big actually, is it? Daily. Monday's range is around 5%. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And we've come up this low here as well. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, but this is the mid range. Okay, all right. This is the mid range. So it's not really that interesting after all. Look. That's just the mid range of this level. All right. That move has already played out. You see a retest of the mid range and it taps this consolidation here. We've already done that. So again, look, another sort of scenario that could be possible is if Ethereum doesn't take out this low here and it just continues, or from here, if it wants to round out and it gets back above, right? Get back above here, we can push into here. All right. It's not a massive move, but that's the only thing that's clear to me at the moment. That's that's the only thing that looks possible to me or probable. All right. But I think we're gonna get back below here, do this, then we can push up to here, mid range, get back above the mid range, hold it, push up into here. And that is all the trading that we can do for the time being. Okay. If we get back above here, we'll see what's going on. We've got clear targets there. We've got targets there. And if we wanted to push higher, right, we'd have this area here. But we have to play it level to level. We just have to. All right. And then we could go here. That would be the throwback. Okay. That would get people so bullish. And then we just dump like that. All right. Very possible. It's very, very possible. So you've got your screenshots for Bitcoin. You've got your screenshots for Ethereum. What else should we move on to? Let's look at Dixie, man. We need to look at the dollar. Why? Because we've got FOMC. We've got FOMC this week. So let's start. Let's have a quick look from the daily. What am I looking at here on the daily? Yeah. I found this on the stream. This is what I found the other day on the stream. This was hard. Let me go to the weekly. You'll like this. Look at this. Does anybody understand what I'm looking at here? I love this chart for the dollar. So this is the weekly time frame for the dollar, right? And what I've marked out here is I've identified a channel that the dollar is trading within. Now this channel, okay, arguably, someone's going to say to me, well, hang on a second, bro. We don't really trade channels like that. We trade support and resistance horizontals. We don't really go in diagonals. Now, diagonals does have its place in trading. Okay, once you understand the context of what price is doing, when you understand the story of what price is doing, you can use sort of any of your tips and tricks within trading to get yourself on board a setup. But the difficulty of trading isn't marking out the setup, isn't talking about deviations and patterns and three drives and swing failure. It's about understanding what price is doing. So, if I zoom out like this, yeah, and we start from here, 24th of March 1969. Can you tell me a story of what the dollar is doing and really explain to me why it's doing it in the way it's doing it? If you can explain to me what the dollar's doing in terms of a story, you can start building the story from here. You start building the story from here, then you can use price action and ranges and setups and whatnot to get yourself on board the trade itself. You know what I mean? So anyway, look, for this dollar price, for this dollar chart, what I'm looking at here is a channel. This channel has been active. The channel sort of started, I would say the first tap happened here in December 2006. That was when the first tap happened on this channel. And the bottom of the channel was tapped 2 years later, May 2008. All right. Now, since then, we've been kind of playing this channel. We've been playing it really, really efficiently, if I'm honest with you. Look at this. We've got a little deviation there. Get back above. It's respected it nicely. You see, when it got back above, it didn't get back above and retest it straight away. It came back above and it took ages to retest it. All right. Soon as we retested it, it came back above bullish price action and it shot up. All right. Now, when did that happen? That happened. The next deviation was here in 2014, May 2014. Price shot up, and incidentally, lo and behold, it's gone and tapped the channel highs. All right. It deviated the channel highs here and it came back below. When it came back below, it could have done so many things, guys. Really and truly, chat. It could have done so many things, but instead of going here and then doing this and then going back above, it didn't do that. Instead, it tapped the channel lows here and it continued going higher. All right. And now what I'm noticing is we're not that far away from the channel highs. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going for the fifth tap. So there's a few things that can happen here. There's a few things that can happen. I don't think we're going to break out. I don't think we're going to break out and do that. If we do that, we're fucked. Apologies for the language, but we are fucked if that happens. All right. I don't think that's what's going to happen. Okay. I think that that the dollar is in a bull market. And dollar maxis are excited right now. Dollar maxis are acting how we were acting in 2021 with Bitcoin. In 2021 with Bitcoin, when Bitcoin was at 69K, did any of you really think that Bitcoin would go back to 20K or 10K? I certainly didn't think that 20K would come back. I swear to God, I knew a bear market would come. I knew that a bear market would come. I had Rookie in my car. Rookie was with me in London. You know, Rookie XPT, we were together in London arguing about it. He was like, I don't think there's going to be a bear market, or I don't think there's going to be a longer bear market than 6 months. And I said, well, no, I think that market cycles are going to play out. And I think that it's going to be every 2 years. The same way that it goes with other cycles, I think we're going to have the same thing now. We're going to have a bullish market, a bearish market, an accumulation phase, and see Wagwan. Now, other things in the market need to line up in order for that to work. All right. And this is one of the proofs that it might happen. Now, this level that I've got here, this line that I've got marked out here, right in the middle, I've got it marked as sort of just the third week in March. It's not an exact date, right? But I've got it marked out here. Now, what I'm seeing here is the Bitcoin halving. All right. This red line that you're seeing in the middle, the Bitcoin halving. And what I'm thinking is that if the dollar can remain in a bull market, okay, it may be a little pullback from here, a push up into the channel highs. Maybe we get a nice deviation. Maybe we get something along the lines of here, a nice deviation. Get back in. Everybody's scared. Everybody thinks it's over. Everybody thinks Bitcoin's never coming back. The next catalyst for Bitcoin will be the Bitcoin halving right here. Dollar starts breaking down, starts going for the channel lows. And what do we get? The next Bitcoin bull market. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Because I'm thinking, wow, I'm thinking it's possible. All right. I'm looking at a piece of data here that is from December 2006. I was 14 or 13 years old when this happened. All right. And if I was 13 or 14 years old when this happened, then anybody who's been trading this channel has been freaking killing it. All right. They've been a successful trader from 2006 all the way to 2022. They've even probably ridden the bull market. Why? Because look, it's clear as day. It's clear as day. Look, what was was I talking about for Bitcoin earlier on? I said, let it do whatever it wants to do here. As soon as it gets back above and shows me the bullish price action, then target one, target two, target. You see what I mean? In hindsight, it's very easy to look at. I know that. I know that. I know you're probably thinking, yeah, but NJ, when it's in hindsight, it's so easy. I get you. I get you. But we have to use hindsight examples to help us better where we're going in the future. All right. Only the past can help us not make mistakes in the future. All right. So really and truly, I want to see something like this. But up here, look, I'll show you. I'll see if I can print it out for you guys. Wait, yeah. Why can't something like this happen? Why can't you like, subscribe, bottom right hand corner? And why can't something like this happen? Okay. If something like this happens, think about it logically. When we're trading Bitcoin against the dollar. So we're looking at BTC, USD. This, what you're seeing on the screen right now, is USD. So if you're looking at USD right now, and I'm telling you that dollar's going to continue it's going to continue its bull market, we get our little distribution area here, and as soon as we get that hook and we start selling off, we got our bull market. As the dollar distributes here, we get our accumulation period on Bitcoin, right? Let me see if I can. I forgot how to do this, man. How do you put up two charts? I forgot how to do this. I used to have 3, 4 charts. Hold on. Oh, like this. It's like this. Yeah. No, but I want to change this chart. Ooh. There we go. Bastard. Well, that's not very fair. That's really unfair. It's just completely screwed me. All right. Oh, okay. You go here, then you go here, then you go here, and you do this. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, if we go to the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, and if I just, all right, there we go. Right. So you see here. Notice how the dollar's going up, right? Notice how the dollar's in a very, very bullish market, and notice how Bitcoin is in the completely opposite direction. It's in a completely opposite direction. Agreed? I know everybody must agree. It's you can see it on the screen, right? Now, if it's in the opposite direction, then what's going to happen if Bitcoin does something like this? Look. Oh, that's disgusting, NJ. All right, hold on, hold on. All right, guys, look at this. Yeah? And girls, guys and my lovely girls on the NJ community. I do love the women in my community. You girls are all fantastic and lovely people. I know you guys are going to make it for your families as well. Sorry if I sometimes say lads or bros or guys. I'm shouting you girls as well. I got lots and lots of love for you guys as well. All right. It's just my accent. It's my language. Don't feel like I'm not seeing or hearing you. I am. You guys are awesome. Girls are awesome. So look at this, right? Look at this distribution I'm talking about here. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I need to change the color of my pen. Wait. What should we change it to? Let's change it. Let's just go with black. Let's go with black. Yeah. Right. So look at the distribution I'm talking about here. Okay. Then we get the hook and then we start getting the move to downside. Now, isn't it very similar to what we're seeing here on Bitcoin? Like, for instance, if we was to just sort of dump here, we get our sort of sideways action. And then as soon as we get here, boom. Isn't this the complete opposite? Maybe, hold on. Maybe I might even be able to drag this out, Just bear with me. Let me see if I can do it. I don't know if I can. So if I control C this. Oh, it worked. No, it worked. Oh, that's hard. Hey, look at this. All right, look at this. This is alpha. Look at this. Something like that. What do you guys think of that? All right. So What I'm suggesting here is that the dollar is going to continue in its bull market. I appreciate the dollar will continue in its bull market. At the same time, I want to take a screenshot of this, you know. I really want to take a screenshot of this. Hold on. How do I take a screenshot of this? If I go to snipping tool, there we go. Bitcoin versus the dollar. There we go. Tweeted. That has been tweeted. All right. Now, again, you know, look, think about it logically. If we've got FOMC coming, every time FOMC comes, we get horrible data. Every time CPI comes, we get horrible data. Every time we're talking about inflation, it's getting worse. All right. Energy bills, energy is continuing to soar, it's getting worse. Every time we're looking for traditional market news, it's getting worse. And what is it in turn doing? In turn, it's making the dollar go higher. Now, the dollar continues to soar, and I think the dollar will stay in a bull market just for another couple of, maybe another year, maximum another year. I don't think the bull market is, I think the bull market could be potentially over for the dollar. Yes, we have massive room to the upside into 114s. Maybe we go as high as 120, you know. Maybe it's something like this. Hold on. Maybe it's something like that. And maybe Bitcoin is something like this. All right. I don't think that would, something like this. There we go. Like this. Like this. Maybe we get something like this for the dollar, and maybe we get something like this for Bitcoin. It's very, very doable. It's very doable, you know? So, really and truly, it's up to us to just make sure that we're planning. And look, this is the reason that I'm not panicked. I'm not panicked because everything is going to plan. Look, guys, seriously, when the dollar was dumping, look, we tapped this channel high right here and the dollar was dumping. When was this? This was 2017. Do you know what was happening in 2017? Look at this here. Look at this pink box I've just marked out here. Do you know what was going on in 2017? My bro, my sis, crypto was mad in 2017. It was mad. 2021, all right, you made more money in 2020. I made lots more P in 2021, but 2017 was the OG Bitcoin bull run for me, man. And for people that was in 2017, they were like, yeah, this is rubbish. 2013, 2015, those were the big bull markets. 2017, as the dollar was going lower, right? What was Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin went to 20K. All right. Now, where's 2021? Again, the dollar does this 2021. And what do we get in 2021? Bitcoin goes to 69K. All right. Now we're pushing all the way back up. And where are we pushing up to? The channel highs. All right. We're pushing up to the channel highs. So if we can get something along the lines of this, right? This move here, all the way down to the mid range, is going to be way bigger than all of these moves that we've had previously. There's so much more meatier, if you know what I mean. So that's the kind of shit that we'd need for Bitcoin to break all the way up to, nearly 100K. I think 100K can come next cycle. Look, we're getting some spam in the chat again. What is this spam that we keep getting in the chat? Hide user from... No. Hide user from this channel. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where I'm really bullish, man. I'm really, really bullish. The more that this happens, everyone, the closer and closer and closer that we really get to the next bull market. Now is the time to be excited. I know that there's so many of you in the chat that want to say, NJ, I lost money. I get that. There's so many people in the chat that want to say, yo, I'm so down on my luck right now. Oh, it's not working out for me. Oh, this or that. But I'm telling you, a month of bull market, if you play the bull market, a month of bull market, oh my goodness, when your favorite altcoins are going up, when Bitcoin just keeps going up. You go to sleep, you wake up in the morning, you're 20% up. You're thinking, how is this continuing to go? You know, we can look at bull market charts if you want, but the point is that everything that's happening right now is perfect for me. It's perfect. I don't think Bitcoin is going to zero. I don't think the dollar is going to go to 200. I don't think the dollar is going to go much higher than what it is now. I do think it's going to take a whole year to play out. All right. And this is not the last time I'm talking about this. If we get another market crash in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to come back live and I'm going to tell you guys this again. You know, we are following the plan. We are genuinely following the plan. And it's so beautiful the way it's happening. Do you know why it's beautiful? It's beautiful because it reminds me of 2018. And in 2018, I remember my family, they all thought I was crazy. They thought I was confused. They were like, what is this guy? He's leaving his career for crypto. What is this? You know what I'm saying? They thought I was losing my mind, right? 2020 came along and nobody knew what to do. The only person in my circle was me that knew what to do because I prepared for it. And there's no difference between me and you. That is the point I keep reiterating every time I come on one of these streams. There is no difference between me and you. All we are doing right now is we're marking out what price could most likely do. We're picking out the most probable scenario for price. All right? Once that probable scenario unfolds, it's just a matter of accelerating. Now isn't the time to accelerate, right? It's not the time to accelerate. The time to accelerate will be when we finally see something like this. When we see something along the right-hand side here where Bitcoin, we see it, the accumulation period is done. We see a little bear market cycle there, just similar to how we had sort of here. All right. Here. Here. All right. You get a nice little flush. This was COVID, right? So we have to ignore this. This was COVID. This was event driven. It wasn't data driven. It was purely event driven. So I doubt we're going to have something similar here. Right? This is kind of once in a lifetime kind of event. All right. Now, again, if we get that little bear market come back down, that's accumulation done. Accumulation done. Once we start getting sent, you can see for yourself. There's not really any pullbacks. Look at this. Look at this first move in 2020, from November 2020 all the way to March 2021. Where's the pullback, bro? Where's the pullback? There's barely any pullback. That is bull market territory. It's the same thing for the dollar right now. It's the same thing for the dollar. There's no pullback. So I'm telling you now, when we do get back into this bull market, it will not be as confusing. It will not be as difficult. The biggest problem that you're going to have in the next bull market is taking profit. Because when this thing starts going up, it's the same for the dollar maxis right now. Look, dollar maxis right now, they're not looking at trend lines. They're not looking at channels. They're not looking at support and resistance. The dollar maxis are looking at this right now and they're thinking to themselves, yeah, the dollar's never going to go below 89 ever again. The dollar's never going to go below 79 ever again. Yeah, you know, the dollar's at 110 now. It's probably never going to go below 100 again. You probably got wrecked if you tried to short it. When in reality, if we start putting context into it, suddenly, you know, and we start looking at what other markets are doing, you know, the Bitcoin halving is a very big event in crypto, right? It will be a huge event in crypto. All right, it will be. And it is the next real catalyst that we have. Why did we dump from the ETH merge? Why did we dump? We dumped because it was the last piece of news that we've got in crypto, my bro. What did you think was going to happen? Did you think that we was going to merge and then with no fundamentals, no going forward, we're just going to start pumping? Are you a fool? No. Right? The ETH merge was the last sort of real event that we're going to have now until the Bitcoin halving. During that time, I really believe we're going to get some form of accumulation. And you know what? I'll tell you what, I have a little debate with this guy here. He stress-free income says, who knows when the next bull market will be? Let's learn how to extract money from the market. So when it does happen, we are ready. Stress-free income, I really agree with what you're saying there. But one thing I will say is the market is forever giving us signs as to when the next bull market is going to be. I don't believe that we're not going to catch the bull. I believe that everybody here on the NJ show will catch the next bull run because that's what I live for. I'm here living and breathing this shit. I'm here every single day I'm here every day and I'm waiting for it. I'm prepared for it. Now, if I'm waiting here every single day, and if I'm talking about it every single day, of course I'm going to tell you guys. If I think we're going into another bull market, believe me, I'll tell you guys, because I'm going to be excited, because there's going to be music, because there's going to be fun, there's going to be animations. We're going to be talking about altcoins every single day. Do I talk about altcoins every single day now? I don't do that, do I? I don't talk about altcoins every single day right now. But there will be a time when I do. There will be a time where every single episode that we do on the NJ show, we're going to be talking about altcoins, because it will be time to accelerate. I don't care about this coin can't do this and this coin can't do that. Chat to me about it in a year when the bear market comes. In the meantime, if we've got a year of bull market, we need to capitalize. We need to cover 200-300 altcoins on this show. Who's excited for that? Genuinely, who's excited for that? I'm excited for it. I'm massively excited for it. I can't wait to be printing 100x's, 200x's again. I know I'm going to see it again. I believe in this market. It's just a case of, when are we going to see it? When? Is it going to be now? No. Is it going to be 2023? Well, no, because you're following the NJ show. You know that the traditional markets aren't good right now. You know that energy prices are going up. You know that energy bills, the bills that are coming to your doorstep right now are unaffordable. You know that where winter is here now, we're going to struggle to heat our homes. You know that the recession is here. So is it going to be now? No. So why panic? Why are you confused? Why are you suffering from cognitive dissonance? The answer's with you. You know, there is no reason to panic right now. All you got to do right now is get more bullish. Why? Because look at the plans that we have in front of us, my friends. Look at the plans that we see on the screen. Are they unfolding? Are they beginning to unfold? It looks like to me that they are. So I'm bullish. Not right now, I'm not. But the closer we get to that final accumulation zone, the more bullish I'm going to get. It's not even about buying Bitcoin. Look, listen, if we get to this area here and you've got no money at that particular moment to buy Bitcoin, and you start beating yourself up for it, you're confused. You're confused. You don't even need to walk into this next bull market with money. What you need to do is you need to have a way to get money. Look, I used to work in my IT job. I used to get, like, you know, all right, I did all right. I was getting good money every month. But like early on, you know, 2016 sort of times, 2015, 2016, my salary was like £2,300 a month, and I had bills to pay. I had to help at home and whatnot. So I was, you know, me and Dank, we were putting in £100, £200, £300. We lost that so many times. All right. Until one day the bull market came and we utilized all our skills within the bull market. Our skill set made sense in the bull market. It is a very normal thing. All right. I'm telling you the truth. It's a very normal thing for your skill set to work in the bull market. Everybody's a top tier trader then, because we don't really get pullbacks. It's so easy to long. All right. And people don't really know how to short. So people struggle to short. So they can't short. Therefore, they lose money in the bear market because they're trying to long, which is the only thing that they can do in the bear market. So when the bull market comes, tell me what your £100 won't turn into 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 5,000. Bro, look, you want to know what happened in 2021? 2021, I applied for this whitelist, right? My Twitter account was low following at the early stages of 2021. I applied for this whitelist for Option Room. It was an Oracle token, right? I applied for this whitelist and I was successful, right? Me and like 5 other friends applied. I was a successful candidate. And it allowed me to put $250 into this whitelist for Option Room. I put my $250 in on the day. The website kept crashing, but I managed to get in. I was there for an hour. I did it. All right. Option Room launched and it was worth 12 grand. $12,000. I think Dank was in it as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he was in it as well. We both got into the whitelist. It was insane. It was insane. You got $250. It turned into 12K. Now, you tell me why you're not doing that. Like, why are you not going to do that? You explain to me right now. Everybody's in the comments. Oh, yeah, I lost my money. Yeah, I got liquidated, bro. My life is so shit. What the? You know what I'm saying? Look, we've even got comments here saying I made 100x in 2021. I turned $200 in 6k on 6k into Shiba. Of course you guys are gonna do it. Of course you will, but you're too focused on the 15-minute time frames. You're confused. Like you're so focused on the 15-minute time frames. You know, you're so focused about longing and shorting with 100x leverage, you can't even see the bigger picture. Bigger picture is 2-3 weeks of the bull market, and you are going to be laughing. All of this will feel like it was in the past. No cap. You know, and Ali Yunus says it perfectly here. He says, look, you get down, you get back up. You get back up. You know, we're gonna crush it in the next cycle. Trust me. Listen, have you lot got any questions? Because I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go after this. Let me know if you got any questions. Look at this, man. Oh, the Uni airdrop. The Uniswap airdrop was insane. Do you know the Uniswap airdrop? Anybody who used Uniswap, anybody who just used Uniswap, they got a free airdrop of 400 Uni tokens. And Uni, what did the price of Uniswap go to? What is it? Uni USDT? And let me bring my screen back. How do I? Nah, man. What have I gone and done here, man? How did I do it? I recently did it. Hold on. Settings. Oh man, it's getting worse. Hold on. It's this one. Look at this, guys. Yeah, look at this. Check this out. So during the Uniswap days, yeah, early on in the bull market, people got a airdrop for Uniswap tokens. All you had to do was have used Uniswap. I got it, Dank got it, everybody got it. SC got it, XO got it, you got it if you were playing that market. All right. And look what it did. Everybody got that for free. And what did Uni token do? All right. We have to chart it from the bottom because we got it for free. We got it for zero. It went on to do 33,727%. You think about that for a second. 33,727% of free tokens. In the bull market, you have no flipping clue how mad it is in the bull market. You have no idea how mad it is in the bull market. 10k, 20k, 30k, it comes. You've just got to be patient. You got to ask yourself some questions. Are you, number one, are you here? Are you here for some quick gains? Like, are you here to trade whatever SC is trading and then that's it, you're in and out? Or are you here to actually learn something for yourself? Are you here because you don't care about what SC is trading, but you care about why he's trading that? If that's the kind of questions you're asking yourself, then that's number one. Number two is are you committed? Are you committed? Because my life has been about crypto every single day since sort of late 2016. There's not been a single day where I've not spoken about crypto, discussed crypto, or just had it in my mind. There's not been a single day. Mac comes to my house every single day. Mac talks to me about crypto every single day. Crypto AM, he's my cousin. He lives an hour away. Whenever I see him or whenever I talk to him on Telegram, it's about crypto. Whenever I chat to SC or XO, it's always about charts and crypto. Whenever I talk to next man, this man, that man, when I come live to talk to you guys, what am I talking about? Crypto. That's dedication. That's perseverance. So have you got that perseverance? Are you persevering right now? Are you liking the video and subscribing to prove that you're persevering? Preach, hallelujah. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Relax. But bottom right hand corner, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're gonna do a lot more episodes like this, all right? So subscribe to the channel. Bottom right hand corner, it is for free. Takes a second to do. Help us get to 5k subscribers. I need your help to all do it. Get us to 100 likes as well if you can. All right? Perseverance. What else do we need? We need you guys to be active, not just staying here. We don't want you to just idly sit down. We want you guys to be studying. You're tuning into your shows every single day. Make sure you're tuning into 2 or 3 of these shows. Don't just tune into the NJ show and there you go. Now, you can do that. You can. I am your one-stop shop. I agree. I'd like to call myself that. Yeah, why not? At the same time, there are so many other shows that you need to be watching. Look at Trader XO's show. Trader XO doesn't focus on the 15-minute time frame. He focuses on the macro. Now, why do you need to know the macro? Because the macro will make you a master. Okay? Why do you watch SCs? Because SC is able to take that macro that XO does, put it to one side and focus on the lower time frames. Then you've got Trader NJ show, which focuses on, oh, you guys don't even know what's coming in the future. When altcoins start booming again, the way that we're going to cover these altcoins, you're not ready. You're not ready for it. But the only way you will be is if you stick around. Perseverance. We spoke about perseverance. You know what I'm saying? So it's important. It's just important. I know that you guys today, you've suffered a massive loss today. Market dump today. I feel that. I feel that. There is no reason to panic. There's no reason to panic. Not at all. Right. You know what? Let me drop a poll into the chat. I want to know what you guys are thinking. I want to know, are you guys still panicking? Are we still panicking? Let me know in the chat right now. Let me know in the chat. Go to the comments. I'm already voting. I'm going to vote no because I'm not panicking whatsoever. We got 7 votes saying no, not panicking. Keep the votes coming in. Let's get some votes coming in. Let's get some comments coming in as well. We need some people talking. I want to see some comments as well. What's going on here? So, la 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 la. Okay, EC, this is a nice question from EC. Did you always take an L in the start? Yeah, bro. Come on, man. I'm taking L's today. I bought PYR the other day and I'm down on it. There's nothing wrong with taking an L. Look, listen, that's another problem that we have in cryptocurrency. Within crypto, people are so obsessed with being right. It's turning into football. This is not football. This is crypto. This is money. All right? We're not here to be right or wrong. We're here to make money. And if you're not here to make money, if you're here for clout, then you need to go. Like you need to run away. Dude, I can't even say what I want to say because it will come out too rudely. I'm not saying you, EC. I'm just saying in general. It's not about being right or wrong. It's very okay to be wrong. If you're wrong and you accept that you're wrong and you're public about it, you're cool about it, you're real, then people are going to see you and think, wow, this guy's real. Of course I'm going to want to help this guy. He's real. He's honest. He's an honorable person. People don't realize in crypto, right? Because they see people that don't share their faces and whatnot. They don't. You think that you don't need honor. You don't need the ability to tell the truth. You don't need good sort of ambiance within your personality to thrive in crypto, but you do. You genuinely do. So I took an L always at the beginning, always, and I still take L's today. But there is literally no problem whatsoever taking L's. There's something wrong with my chat. My chat is not appearing. I'm seeing loads of chats coming in, but it's not appearing on my application. Let me refresh this real quick. Oh, I've lost everything now. One sec. Are we still live? Hey, someone let me know if we're still live. Okay, we are still live. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, I've lost everything now. Yeah, all right, we're live. All right, we're good. All right, yeah, the chats. I've lost the chats though, man. Jeez. All right, let me have a quick look from here. So, oh goodness, I've missed so many chats. All right, look, let's quickly look at the poll. What's the poll saying? The poll is saying 37 votes, 89% of you have said no, you're no longer panicking. Good. That's what I want to hear. That's exactly what I want to hear. All right, good stuff. Let me end the poll from here because I think that is what's destroying my chat. Fantastic. All right. And Crypto Max says NJ for president. No. 2024. Yes, 2024 is when I'm thinking. That's right. Ali Yunus says NJ for president. No. Meg says we are going to make it. I think we are. I do think we are. Phil the Flying Frenchman says yes. Yes, we're live. Yes, we are here, bro. Yup. Yeah, live. Gold Max says be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful, says Gold Max. Yep. I agree. But look, the main thing is, right? The main thing is that we're no longer panicking. Okay? The main thing is that we're no longer panicking. It would be stupid to panic from here. Genuinely, real talk. It would be so stupid to panic from here. We're approaching the end. Let me just bring my screen up right here real quick. It would be so stupid to panic from here. We are approaching the end. We are getting to that stage now where we're transitioning from bear market to accumulation. And if we're transitioning from bear market to accumulation, then you've got to think for yourself. Look, if we're transitioning from bear market to accumulation like this, what happened the last time that we did that? Look, if I'm saying that we're going to come here, what happened the last time we did that? Are there factors within the market that might prove to us that this might happen? Look, if we're in a recession right now, if the market is in turmoil and things are getting worse and worse and worse, yeah, something is going to have to change. Things can't just keep getting worse. The whole concept of these FOMC meetings and the Fed panicking and getting together and whatnot, the reason that it's all over the news, the reason that the media are covering it is because it's horrible news. It's news that's going to get engagement. All right. It's the kind of news that's going to make people panic. It's going to make people want to listen to the news more. Right. Because something needs to change. That's the whole point of the story. The whole point of the story is that something needs to change. The moment that something changes, then they're going to be talking about the next thing. Oh, yeah, things have changed now. Bitcoin is on a run. SPX is moving mad. Don't be late to the party. Like, open your eyes a little bit. Don't be late to the party. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of easier once you get used to it. I can't see the comments anymore, man. This is really frustrating. I hate that. I hate that. So we got someone here that says portfolio down 90%. Yeah, but watch what you do in the next bull market, bro. Watch what you do in the next bull market. Trust me. Watch what you do. Nicholas says live. Aya Eunice says, yep. EC says put the trust in NJ. Vishnu says, but I'm still not panicking. And Aya says, yes. Yes. All right. Well, look, listen. I can't really take questions now because the chat's gone a bit bonkers. But what we'll do from here is I'm gonna tell you what. I'm going to love you and leave all of you. I know that this was an episode that you guys needed, all right? And I know that I can chat for another 2 hours if I wanted to. But look, real talk. I'm just keeping it real with you, all right? We've got a lot of memes on Twitter. I know that we're talking about a lot of downside stuff, right? I get that. I get that. But we're approaching the end of the bear market. It's time to start getting excited. November 2021 marked the top of the Bitcoin run. It marked the top for many altcoins. Many altcoins that were born in the bull run have now flattened out and some have even gone to zero. In fact, most have. All right. And the last thing I'll leave you on is this. Every time we have one of these market crashes, more and more people leave crypto. But the NJ show continues to grow, which means that more and more people are exiting in general, but the NJ show continues to grow. And I'm telling you guys now, I'm not going to let you down. I can't let you down because I can't let myself down. I've got my family here. I can't let them down. I've got my friends. I can't let them down. My cousins, my people, I can't let them down. And more importantly, the NJ community, I can't let you guys down. So trust me, I'm telling you, it's time to be getting excited. The bear market is almost over and accumulation will begin. And accumulation is boring. It's so boring. Nothing happens. There's no volatility. It's just ugly crypto price action. It takes 2-3 months to get from range low to range high. It's just disgusting. Yeah? Once we break out of that, if we catch the exit of the bear market, ooh la la. Woo! We're going to print millions in the next cycle. Trust me. Not financial advice anyway. I had to say that just in case I wake up to a couple messages from YouTube tomorrow saying no more, no more. Anyway, I will love you and leave you from here. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to check the comments later on. I'm going to have to check the comments myself. As always, like the video. We are 8 likes away from the 100 mark. Okay, so if you're watching this recorded as well, thank you very much for your time and your patience listening to me talk for an hour and a half. Appreciate you. Remember to subscribe to the channel. I've got this weird metric saying 58% of people are watching the show. They're not subscribing. Subscribers are going up, but we need to get to 5K subscribers. We need to get it now. So make it happen, all right? Make it happen. And lastly, just before I go, The link to the Telegram is in the link in the description below. Make sure you're clicking on that. Join the Telegram. It's for free as well. I get a little personal with you guys in the Telegram, and I'm saying a bit of voice notes and that. So love you guys. Speak to you soon. Take care. Have a lovely day. Have a happy Monday. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of The NJ Show. Goodbye.